Smell something?
The escape pod.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. JezBot here.
Timmy Taco.
Roonie.
I went to the Gunners concert on Valentine's Day. It was very romantic.
That was yesterday, I want to say.
Yeah. Romantic or more of a
2 days
massacre to your wallet or
Well, I
psyche?
was lucky enough to get shouted the ticket, so big ups to AC. I'll just go his initials. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew C.
Well, it's rude, I guess, for some people to ask, but not for me. What were the cash value of those free tickets?
They were up there in the. I was pretty close to the front.
Oh, okay.
So-
These were good
work that
tickets.
out. Just look it up on Ticket Check.
Yeah, it was not the nosebleed section, which was 120.
And I believe you did a Guns N' Roses You Really Must Go.
You really must go. And
Are we going to put that into this show?
We are going to put that into this show. It's going to be a two-parter because our other co-host Daniel is he went as well. So you'll hear that in the.
You guys
really
will probably
must
just
go.
talk about it.
We could just talk. About it.
Were you guys sitting together or?
We weren't.
We weren't. This is
We
good.
thought we
This
were
is
going.
good. So I really must go from two different viewpoints.
Yes, I've heard from him a little bit because he took his wife, who has never experienced a gig like that before
At all?
at all.
Okay.
Very.
Guns N' Roses.
What first stadium show or first time?
Well,
Rockers?
she grew up in China, so she's
Okay,
She
right.
had no cultural reference to what the
Del-
hell a Guns and or Roses or an Axl or a Slash was.
Wow. and
And
she got
s-
both.
Which she got some
And Duff.
up the duff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll play that Really Must Go earlier on, I think, because one of the last sections is going to start a new section, a new what do you call it?
Section?
Segment, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to crack the case wide open.
Okay.
Something that we've got to talk about. Something
Yeah,
that
something
Melbourneites need to fix. We need to get on the case, boys.
Okay.
I've had enough. I've had it up to here.
What was the last concert you went to at one of those big stadium dealies?
Big stadium show. Oh, it's been a while.
Where did Parliament play? Funkadelic.
That was bloody Billboards.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
billboards.
And then I went and saw them at Bennett's Lane, and that's where I met George Clinton.
Do tell.
So, well, yeah. So it was me and another guy sitting on the back wall, and it was seemed like a nice dude. This dude, and I just said, "Do you mind if you mind my bag while I go and get a drink? Do you want a beer?" And I bought the dude a beer, and we were watching the rhythm section of George Clinton's Funkadelic All Star Band at Bennett's Lane after the gig, and then he came and sat next to us, and
crazy.
me and this dude both said g'day to him. And then both sat next to each other going, how fucking awesome is that? And neither of us went, the selfie. And so nobody else clicked that he was there.
Did he give you a little bit of the where was it?
Well, I said, thanks for coming to Melbourne. Have you ever been to Parliament Station? And he went,
Yeah.
I invented
That's
it.
underground.
Yeah.
That's underground.
I've
I was
actually
just,
got a selfie. Sorry.
if they'd had a photo shoot there, because that's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, you would have to do it, wouldn't
If
you?
he was in Melbourne, take him to the station.
Yeah.
It's named after his band, or one of his bands.
It's not very deep, but it's
It works.
But sorry,
works.
it wasn't a
works.
stadium show. I can't think. The last stadium show might have been Sting in the 90s.
Far out.
Wow.
And it was a shouted ticket, and it was in the nosebleed section, really far back. What I heard a price mentioned for the tickets in the far back seats at said Gunners concert.
up in the
How
shadows.
much were they worth?
About 120
120
Could
bars.
he
for
do-
the nosebleed. For the nosebleed, yeah.
No, for up the top.
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
the
For
nosebleed?
the shit seats.
Oh, for the shit
is that what you say nosebleed is
Where is
where
the
like
nosebleed? Is that where
Nosebleeds
it's-
are way up the
all the
back,
front?
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Where
I
the-
thought the
so-
nosebleed
where the-
section was way at the front.
No, the nosebleeds where the players' wives go, isn't it?
Okay.
I thought it was.
Sorry,
like
ex-wives.
Oh yeah.
you're so high up, the air thins, and you get
and your
nosebleeds.
Oh right. Okay.
No, it's not up the front.
Okay. Whatever.
It's not where you get moshed in the mosh pit.
That's
or
a snake.
mashed.
That's a snake pit.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a snake pit at the MCG, isn't it?
The snake pit was Metallica's mosh pit. Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it
so
named
I'm all
the
caught
Snake
up.
Pit?
Snake pit.
I'm all caught up.
I actually had a selfie experience at the gig. We were standing there, and the Wolf Mother was standing behind me because he was backing up he was back up. Is that
Guy
what
with
you call
the
it?
afro.
the Afro
support
guy.
band.
Support band.
Wow, you had that good a sense.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And so I'm just like, all right, this would be good for Facebook. And I did the old, turn around selfie thing. What do you do? That's a selfie, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Selfie,
And what did you
yeah,
get? Half
took
an
a
afro?
I got half of my head.
Or was that
his
or is
full
that a
head.
stealthy?
It's a stealthy, maybe. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
If you
Coin that. Someone could write that
Sorry,
down.
hashtag stealthy.
Stealthy. Yeah.
It'll be done. It's already done.
I totally
always
missed
done.
them play because I was in, as you'll find out, massive.
Well, why don't this is early in the game? Why don't we play it,
Jump to it.
and then we'll all know where we're at.
All
Then
right.
you can get into your new segment.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the Escape Potters, Guns N' Roses. Have a go. This is JezBot for Escape Potters, and we are walking to the MCG for the Guns N' Roses concert. MCG. What time does the MCG close, generally?
Get in.
Melbourne, 2017. February, Valentine's Day, February the 14th. Cass is getting groped.
Well, not intentionally. I think.
It's heaving. It's definitely heaving. We've already lost about 6 of our original crew are gone. We'll see what happens. It's a motley crew, I'll tell you that much. Jesus Christ. Who's this guy? Need money for beer, this guy's busking for. Does he know that he's at a fucking... Does he know that he's at a Guns N' Roses gig? Why is he playing Norwegian Wood? Yeah?
Sounds good, and he needs money for beer.
Yeah, but as Matt said, did you see behind his fucking case?
No, why is
He had a slab of beer there.
Someone bought him some beer, I bet you.
I'm hoping that we are so close to the front that we don't have to line up for anything anymore. Who's got the tickets? Thank Christ for that.
You can't be trusted. To you.
Yeah.
You can't be trusted. You know that.
Man, I don't want to hold any tickets, ever. Don't know what happened to Dan. He's off on his own mission.
Bags are required to be inspected, no matter how small.
Oh. Hey guys, it's JezBot here, pretending to be on my phone while recording a podcast in the queue for beer. It's just been a non-stop queue after queue after queue after queue, and it's driving me insane. We'll check in from time to time, let you know how the gig's going. It's pretty insane. Didn't realise that a band could have so many fans, but apparently I was wrong. And let's see what happens. I'll check in soon. Yeah, there was one thing I did realise that we're at the MCG. This is like Melbourne, the heart of Melbourne. And guys, let's put some work into the toilet system. I mean, I almost passed out from ammonia fumes just then. It's not good. I mean, it's not the Dark Ages. Let's put our heads together. I mean, we've been to the moon. We're trying to get to Mars. Let's figure out how to design a toilet when 50 to 100,000 people are pissing in it, doesn't smell like a fucking turd factory. Just think about it, Melbourne. You really must go.
Metal.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned for part 2 when Dan's in the studio and we'll
Tell
get
you the
his
other angle.
perspective.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm angry. I'm sick of this toilet scenario, and I'm calling pubs, clubs, anyone out from now on.
Shouldn't it just be one big giant exhaust fan over the whole
Correct.
thing?
Correct. Let's
Well,
start with that. Exhaust fans.
I went to 2 trendy cafes at St Kilda Fest,
Mm.
and both of them had unisex toilets that didn't fucking reek. And
Right.
I thought, given St Kilda Fest, given that a lot of males were using it, as I was,
Mm.
it would, to a degree, stink. And
Yeah.
it was very... both cafes... were-
Pleasant.
I can only... One was called Itty Bitty. The other, I didn't catch the... Dog's Bar, I think it was.
Okay. Well,
But,
calling them out. You've got good toilets.
Good toilets.
Good toilets.
But don't
Costanza would love you.
That's
would love
right,
your,
yeah.
your establishments.
don't do what this other club that did that
Well,
I went to that had mirrors as urinal. Mm.
They were...
Mirrored urinals.
No, thanks. No.
Yeah, you know that's they're just one way mirror, two.
Oh, it's a
that's
two-way
the other
mirror.
club.
Yeah.
We come and watch people whiz all night.
Yeah.
Ah.
Front row seats. The front row will get
Well,
wet.
that has to exist.
Well, I know I've been to that club. I haven't been to the club Tim pissed at, but it sounds like
Yeah,
it could
sounds
be.
like this club I went to.
Well, the
So what do you
first
propose?
it's called Jez's shit list, right?
Right.
And the first cab off the rank was I'm calling you out. It's a club.
Oh yeah.
Or it's
I
a
thought it was
bar.
a
It's a
cheap-
bar.
Cheap beer from Europe.
That's also
I
doubles.
know the one.
Now,
I know
I've
the
got to
one.
say, for starters, the place is nice.
Richmond, yeah.
Yeah, place is nice.
Okay.
The decor's nice, but
The people and
the
service.
No, it's the toilets, man.
Oh, the toilet.
So they had the Guns N'
the
Roses.
amenities let them down.
Yes, and this is a a window into a business's soul, if you will. Like
But
you
how-
can have all the faff at the front and all the
All the look- good
all
looks,
the
all
good
the
stuff,
glitz.
but then they're going into your toilets and it hasn't been done or flushed or cleaned in 75 years, and I know
Because
you haven't cleaned it.
Because you went a few months ago for another concert, and you've come again, and it's still not clean.
Well, yeah,
well,
that's
you
right.
can tell it stinks. Like
No
unpleasant.
exhaust fans. No, and it was the Guns N' Roses pre-party popping the peas, and so it was advertised come and drink some pess. We're going to put some gunners on before the gig.
G you up as
G you
it were.
up. Pardon the pun. Popping the peas in this party over here, and yeah, they were playing Guns N' Roses all right. But,
They would
They
argue
smell
if
like
you
Guns N'
complained, they would say that's a metal toilet.
yeah,
it's very metal.
Yeah, it is very metal.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the first. Maybe we'll beep them out, but they're the first on the shit list.
Oh yeah, they're on the list.
They're on the fucking list, and then
Just
the
a shit list.
MCG's second.
Oh,
Because that's-
because of trying to get a beer
Well,
in a timely fashion,
there
not
was
in
that.
plastic.
There was that. There was a lot of queues, and once again, the toilets just
Oh,
no
well,
ventilation.
I would not expect anything from that establishment,
No.
the MCG, and that's a place I never go. Like I appreciate your insight. You know,
He really, he
You
really
took
do.
one for the
He really
team.
I
must.
did.
Don't go.
I did.
No, you
I
took one for the team by going, because last time I went was Pink Floyd in fucking the 80s.
Yeah,
This is the last time I set foot in Rod Laver Arena.
And my whiz was purple. It was crazy.
I could see the music.
Yeah.
That's,
So,
And,
what,
yeah, sorry.
did you? What about the merch?
The merch? A lot of black t-shirts.
Same imagery.
Anything
as
you
always?
wanted?
Well, I'm blinded to that. I'm just looking at the people.
The exit signs.
People,
Yeah,
people,
pretty
or people and what they're buying, or no?
Nah. Well, you see, this
The
is what
other
I did.
punters who are trying to grape your girlfriend.
Yeah, well, there was a bit of that, but I left the last song before the last song played.
Really?
That's how I roll. I had to work the next day.
No,
So
no,
that's
no. It was that good. You left.
Well, it's this thing, right? Where I could stay for one more song. They've been going for 2 hours, or I could get the jump start and get the heads up on 75,000 people. Walk straight out into an Uber. We were home.
My worry is that you would then find out that Axl Rose kneecapped himself in
Yeah,
the
and that's
last
the bit
5
you
minutes, and it was like I was at that gig where every time since he's appeared in a wheelchair or
Yeah,
something
that's right.
iconic like that.
Well,
maybe not injuring a star to that degree. But
well, the iconic thing was they came on, they were being introduced and they said, "Oh, welcome Sydney." So that was pretty shitty.
I always loved Flavor Flav did a shout out to Sydney more than once at the Melbourne concert at Festival Hall. And it went down a treat. It was like, you fuckwit. You're so...
Yeah, don't even know where you are.
Apparently Aerosmith did that a lot.
Yeah, they don't remember. They don't need to know where the fuck they are.
Hello, Springton.
Yeah, they've done some great... I've heard some great stories. I think I've told them on podcasts before where Walk This Way, Steven Tyler got so enthused he walked off the stage.
Yeah, I think there's
Walk
footage
this
of
way.
that.
Don't
yeah.
walk
And,
this
Don't
way.
walk this way.
And then the song Train Kept Her Rolling, their finale, they busted that out first song and then went, thank you and good night, and walked off, and they went, guys, you've only played one song.
No, we've been playing for hours.
Yeah.
No, that was yesterday.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. It's a shame when the these fans have come out, paid a lot of money, and they can't even get their shit together. There's no what country they're in.
No. Or
city anyway.
I mean, it's written on the back of their guitar. If Spinal Tap is anything,
That's
go
right.
by.
That's right. Well, should we cut to a break and then
I
we'll
think
get
we
into
should.
the...
I think we should get into
get into the show? Yeah,
show.
let's do it. Oh, cool.
G'day, I'm Randall, and this is me chick Shazza. If you need someone to look after your shit kickers for the night, then look no further than Bogan Babysitters. We catch the train at your joint because I just lost my car licence for drink driving. Then we park our asses at yours and look after your little brats while you hit the piss at the local. All we ask in return is a couple of cans of Woodstock Burbs, a staker for me bong, and an Xbox. For reservations, meet me at Franga Railway Station Friday night, 10:30 next to the Fish and Greasy shop. Cheers from me, and cheers from Shazza. Bogan Babysitters will not be liable if its children go missing whilst in Randall's and Shazza's care.
We're back.
we sure,
And,
we sure
we
are.
And this part of the show where we pick stories that relate to a movie that we've seen, basically.
That we love. Oh, and last week we kind of fucked up a little where we're not really sure how this show actually works. I don't think yet. We haven't really sussed out
This segment.
Yeah,
But we forgot to
or
do-
maybe
we
just
forgot to do the tie-in, how all of last week's topics tied into all those
Yeah.
weird signs. Try and do that this time, I guess.
Okay.
Depends on how it falls.
So our guest has chosen the movie again this week. So we'll start off with a bit of a game, I think,
Yeah.
Nice.
which is direct in relation to this movie.
Said movie.
Said
Okay.
movie, and it's a bit of a psychic
Conundrum.
sort of sort of like
Would
a,
you
what do you
say
call
it's
it?
a
mind.
yeah?
I
one of those?
would.
Your mind to my mind. That
My
kind
mind
Yeah.
to your mind to my mind. Mind. It's an old segment that we used to toy around with, but it used to be a gag sort of segment.
Yeah.
But this one's actually going to be serious. So,
All right.
So what I've got in front of me here is 5 cards.
And Timmy and I will have to guess. I don't
That's
know.
right. There's different
So
shapes on the cards.
Similar to the opening scene of the movie we're talking about.
Correct.
Psychic cards.
First clue.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys want to see what's
Yeah, let's
shapes?
see what's on
so
offer.
it's in your head.
No, I think I know them.
You think you know?
Okay,
I'll show you.
let's read them out to
So
So
the
we got a star.
Mm-hmm.
We got a square.
Square.
We got a circle.
Ooh.
A plus sign.
Cross.
Okay, a cross, and a few wavy lines.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
So this is what we'll do. I'll shuffle them up.
And see if we can try and...
How many shapes is 5?
There's 5. There's 5. So
1 in 5.
my mind to your mind to my mind. Mind.
You go first, Timmy.
You ready? Okay. I'm thinking of it.
Circle.
Correct.
Ah.
Oh, see?
Yes.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'll put it back in and shuffle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
All right, ready? Okay.
Square.
Incorrect. I'm so sorry. It's plus. It was the plus sign.
Yeah.
All right. My mind to your mind to my mind. Mind. Okay.
I'm going to say it is a couple of wavy lines.
No, I'm sorry. It's actually the circle again.
Okay.
All right. We'll shuffle these up.
So how
Ready?
are you going to do it? How do you do it? How
Well,
are you
what
projecting
do
out
what am
from
I?
your
What,
end?
okay, that's true.
So you got to know the read.
So I am looking at it, and then I'm picturing it in the frontal lobe. What do you call it? Frontal lobe.
Yep.
Right.
Forehead.
Okay, so
Well,
I've got
we're
the,
meant
I've got
to
the,
read it from there because
got the shape.
all I'm getting is porn.
That's right. Yeah, you're looking at my dick though.
Yeah. Wrong lobe.
Wrong lobe.
So, all right, ready? Okay, I'm thinking of it.
This is your choice.
It's in my.
Ready?
It's in here. My
It's the
forehead.
plus again.
I'm so sorry.
It's
the
the
square.
square.
mind.
Oh, one more round.
All right, one more. This is great for podcasts.
Yeah, it is. But
yeah.
like people are just. What about
And the cards are black, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Black.
I'm gonna go. It's a star.
Incorrect.
Oh.
It's a few wavy
Moving
lines.
lines.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
So,
All right.
we're
not
you-
talking.
you just
We're
test
Oh,
me.
yeah,
Test me.
it's okay. Let's see if
Let's see if it
JezBot-
works on
let's
the
see if
Quizmaster.
JezBot can,
So
can
tips.
quiz nose. All right.
I think I remember all the shapes.
My mind to your mind. My mind to your mind.
Mind.
Tim is holding the cards.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it in
Thinking
your
of the
head?
cards in my head.
Okay, you got it? It's the plus sign.
Incorrect. It's the square.
This game's over.
That's it.
That's it.
We're not psychic.
That's psychic.
And we would have been
That's a no.
electrocuted many times if we were hooked up to
That's right.
the device.
So closer to the actual theme of the film.
Said film.
Not just a scene out of it. Or like
No, just the
gag.
idea that comes off
The,
when I think about this movie.
the
This
vibe, the general.
vibe. Haunted establishments.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
In particular, I've managed to find some haunted spots in Melbourne.
Would
They
you
are.
would you go? Would you
Well, this is the thing, right? You seem to you said earlier, ghosties, no nose on
No
the go
ghosties.
ghost. You right?
No
Are
don't believe in the
you
ghost
like,
ghosts.
Do you submit to?
What's your deal? You don't believe in them?
I
or
don't-
You don't go there because
I don't. I'm not scared of. I ain't afraid of no ghosts for starters.
because they don't exist.
Yeah, because they don't exist.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do
what
believe.
about
in-
you?
If someone said a certain place was haunted, I don't know. Probably
Believe it.
might not get my dick out in there.
Okay.
It's not a turn
It's
on.
it's not a place. I'd let myself be vulnerable.
Right.
Is what I'm tastefully trying to say.
Okay, because
I
you don't
keep
want to
my-
die.
I
You don't want to
keep my-
die with your dick in your hand.
I keep my guard up because I don't want no psychic.
but you
know,
could
entity.
plead insanity. You know,
Oh my
you could
god! Did you see what he did?
Say, yeah. Oh, I was possessed by ghost.
It was a ghost. Yeah, I was possessed. Actually, yeah. So that's
Have we
why.
ever done a ghost one before?
I think we've done about 40 of them.
Right.
So the
Supernaturals are
Laundrell
very
Mental Asylum in Melbourne,
The which one?
the Laurendale Mental
Laurendale.
Asylum,
Ah, yes.
the Old Geelong Gaol.
Yes.
Just reading it how it said.
Yep.
Flinders Street Station. Now, commuters have reported seeing a man on a platform 10 holding fishing gear, seeming somewhat disorientated.
That probably happens every year.
Every day. Every
Yeah.
day that happens.
No, it's a platform 10 fishing gear. It's not that big of
That's
a
right. He's just going to the fish
Oh my
markets.
god! I saw
Yeah.
the ghost.
He's going to the Vic
He's
markets.
disoriented because he's drunk.
He's at Flinders Street.
He gazes out of the Yarra River before disappearing. Dubbed
Oh, he disappears.
Yeah, onto the
George,
train.
Yep. Yeah. Many
No,
believe
he just left because he owed someone money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Just disappeared.
Yeah.
Many believe he has been around since the days of Melbourne's settlement.
Oh, yeah.
While others believe
Before the
he is the
station.
spirit
Yeah.
of George Mansfield, later identified as Ernest Leahy, who was pulled from the river on the 21st of October 1902 after a boating accident. People suspect it's him. You got your Beechworth Asylum.
You sure? Yes. I've been to Beechworth.
So what
Asylum?
about you don't believe, but if you're in one of these places,
Mm.
you're all alone, it's pitch black.
Mm.
Are you scared?
Okay. No. But I will say this. Certain places have vibes. They do have vibes. I went to a death camp in Germany. You really do not go. No, you really must not go
go.
there. And it definitely had...
The death vibe.
it had
A
death
real
vibe.
death vibe.
Yeah.
So would you want to be there?
I wouldn't want to spend the
after
night
dark?
there.
No.
You
So
really ruined
what
the
are you
segue
scared?
of what I was trying to...
So then, what are you afraid of? If you're not afraid of the ghosters, and the ghosters and goblins, what is it? Okay.
You've got me there, mate. But I don't think I'm going to see no Abraham Lincoln coming down a hallway
Do you believe
in a haunted house.
Do you believe in the supernatural in any sense?
Well, I was brought up a Catholic, so no.
Okay. so as this is not a haunted. This is a fact about a place in Melbourne that won't be on your list.
Yeah.
But I've heard scuttlebutt around town. Talk about town.
Scuttlebutt. It's funny because I was going to say that my ass was haunted this morning, but continue, please.
Yeah.
So do you guys remember a venue called the Swagman?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, the smorgasbord.
It's an eatery.
That was famous for.
Smorgasbord.
It's like
I love that word.
And they had certain acts there. They had a variety show, but they also had musical acts.
Mm,
And one year I saw that the Village People were playing.
fantastic.
And another year, I was listening to 3RRR, and the guys on the Wheels of Steel read out some fake gigs, and they said Parliament and Funkadelic were playing there. And I, like a dickhead, went, that's probably a joke, but I looked up the gig guide just in case.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Swagman burnt down later that year. And I've heard it talk about town that was a venue of such suckety suckness that if you wanted to curse or razz someone's musical career, you had nothing more but to burn a photo and pour some rum, and that person's career in music would go pretty much
So
no
To the
further.
Swagman.
To the Swagman.
Really? So that's the that's a curse.
That's
That's
a
curse.
curse.
I've never heard this one. So what do you do?
Where
You-
was the Swagman?
you get-
Up in Belgrave, up in the
yeah.
hills.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know where.
So bistro,
because
bistros.
there's a lot of people I'd like to curse, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know I went to
probably what
school with
happened to
Peter
my
Andre.
career.
Peter Andre.
Yeah, and
No, I didn't know you went to school with Peter Andre.
yeah, he got beaten up hard. No, I'm joking. It never happened.
No?
You
I'm
didn't
glad.
go-
I'm glad you thought that.
You didn't go
I
to
guess
school
I'm
with
the
Peter
right,
Andre.
I guess I'm
No.
the right age, but no.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
believable.
it's left of field enough not to be a lie.
Yes,
That's
I
that's
guess.
the beauty of that of your maniacal.
my lies.
Yeah. What we on that? What trip are we on then?
I
I want to know how this curse works. So you got to get a photo, the band photo.
No, or the person, say they're a
Mm.
solo artist. I think I don't know if it works for a band.
Does it work for singer-songwriters?
I think you got to get a headshot.
You get the headshot. It has to be an
Yeah.
official headshot. from
And
the
then what do
person.
we do?
And then, so you burn the photo.
We don't have to go to the Swagman to
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
you've got to be there.
You gotta be
You've
there.
at the
Right,
site
right,
of the
right,
ash,
right.
because it burnt down.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right. And if you can find some ashes from
No, well,
the
you
Swagman,
go where it was,
Yeah.
and you burn the photo, and then
Mm.
pour some rum.
OP rum,
Yeah, and apparently
the worst kind.
yeah. It's not a gypsy curse. It's something supplanted from South America.
Right.
That's why you make the rum offering.
Right.
And,
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Bit of hoodoo guru.
Yeah.
Very 80s rock kind of episode, this one.
Well, I think everything we talk about is from the fucking 80s.
80s.
Pretty much, yeah. More haunted places? Young and Jackson's?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, Chloe, yeah.
There's some
No.
horrible toilets.
1800s,
Mm.
the 1800s, a string of reports surfaced from men who had noticed an attractive street worker outside of the Young and Jackson's Hotel Street under the street light.
they were just
I swear to
drunk.
God. The closer they approached, the more she seemed to age. Until they noticed that her
That's called
decaying
being
skin was
sobering
peeling
up.
from
Yeah.
her face. It was then the woman would reveal a deep gash across her neck and unleashing a furious screech and disappearing into the night. Likely to be a prostitute.
All right.
Maybe she just showed her gash and descriptions
Yeah.
got.
I was going to say, I think they prefer to be called
Sorry, did
sex
you just
workers
censor
now.
me?
And then,
Did you just censor me?
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Are we having technical problems over there?
That's
Or
all sorted. Yep.
I
okay.
thought it dropped out when I said the word
I kicked that.
gash?
gash.
Yeah. Because
But yeah,
the
I think
studio
I
is
think
haunted.
I think somebody just revealed something, and somebody went, "Oh, she had a huge gash. Where was it? Neck."
I see what you did there.
So
I think
is
that
it-
goes on the list of words that's up here that we're
it's on
gonna,
put that on the whiteboard.
on the whiteboard. Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to know
There's a
why?
few more,
Oh, do you want?
but I'm done.
You're done with that?
I'm done with that.
Okay. Well,
What do you? Got?
also in the movie, it's you've got some non-believers.
Skeptics.
Skeptics, if
Skeptics?
you will. Yes,
Okay, yeah.
yes. That's a much better
People
word.
much like yourself, because you are someone who just
I'm
confessed.
skeptic, but I won't stay in a death camp, and I believe in aliens. So
Take your pick.
it's a rich tapestry.
Take your pick where
It's a
you.
rich
where you-
tapestry.
Yeah, okay.
Strange tapestry. Tapestry you wouldn't put up
Strange things.
for people to ask about.
Now this is off the internet. CanterburyAtheists.blogspot.com .au .. So Canterbury Atheists, 10 reasons why ghosts don't exist. We might not go through the 10.
Yeah, you pick
It's always
Pick the
pretty
good
hard.
ones.
pick three
Okay,
of your.
and then you guys can each have a piece of paper of the
Okay,
comments in
Okay.
reply of like why this guy is a total moron. Ghosts come in one form. That just happens to be human, which is conventionally what we bipedal chimps want to see, and not to say dead cow hovering at the end of one's bed. Have you ever heard of the legend of oceans being haunted by ghostly plankton? Okay.
Ghostly plankton.
So that's the first one. He's saying that why are we always seeing human form? Why don't we see a, say, chicken or a
Okay, because you think that they would haunt their environments, don't you think?
cat?
Yeah, I guess you would. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's discounting the huge amount of stories from Hungary about the marmosets.
Ghost marmosets. I know
Yeah.
all about it.
So
I
ghost
don't know anything about
ghost dogs. Is that a tie into the movie as well?
Well, yes, ghost dogs definitely. I think maybe the reason why they wouldn't. Okay, so if you believe in the Hindu reincarnation, this kind of
Dealio.
business, Dealio, I think you go. What is it?
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1 is you're a bug. Then you move up to
You
like a
start
cat,
as- no.
and then you go to human, and then you.
Oh, what
go
if
to-
you're a good cat? You get to be human.
I think so. Or you go if you have a shit life as a human, you go back to a cat.
Yeah.
There's something like that.
Yeah.
I got to say that everything in
complicated.
the
It
insect
is.
world seems to me like a punishment. So I
Yeah,
would
true.
hope that the starting point is marmoset or higher. Or, you know,
something.
higher mammal.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So that's the first reason
Something that could have sex
why ghosts don't
and not have
exist.
your reciprocal eat you.
Yes. Now,
This is in reply. This is in reply to
Sorry,
skeptics, I guess,
go. Mm.
as an argument that it's possible for it to exist is retarded, has always been retarded, and shall hopefully continue to be viewed as retarded.
Right. I think that's going on the whiteboard as well.
Yeah.
That word now.
Put that on there.
It's a PC word. We're not allowed to say it anymore. In
Okay.
the ghosts just happen to be nocturnal, preferring nighttime to do their thing. So when you die, you suddenly become adverse to daylight, right? Right? Right.
A comment to that.
Yes.
I don't care if it's true. It's funny.
Like the popular bug-eyed aliens, modern ghosts are all stereotypical, with the same looks and characteristics. The standard ghost or spectre in China is one of a Chinaman. The standard ghost is an Inuit community resembles the locals and not a 6-foot black man.
Sorry, got angry, but you really are very stupid.
That's the comment to that one.
Yeah.
My
So
comment to that is, if people are going to die and become a ghost, chances are they're going to do it at a place where people who used to look like them died as well.
That's right.
Like
That's right.
ancestry, like
yeah, might have something to do with
might
it.
have something to do with it, but
And
yeah.
you're stuck in the clothes, right? You're stuck in the clothes, you're dying.
And I would,
Yes, I think he gets to this.
and I would put it to this guy that the more multicultural countries like Australia have become, the more broader the
The
amount of
spectres
ghosts,
would
the,
be.
the spectrum of spectres
Correct.
would become.
Yeah, I don't know about this. There's a few more words that we need to put up on that whiteboard. I think that the Chinaman is offensive. I'm
Yeah, they
surprised
can
he
go
didn't
up
jump,
there.
didn't jump on that very
We
quickly,
can
guys.
use man or China, but not together.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Like I could say to you, I had a wicked time in China, man.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, except
That would be okay.
acceptable.
Yeah,
As long as they're separate words.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's so true. Number 5. I've skipped 4. Don't worry about it. Ghosts are allergic to large crowds. Apparently, the ghost of the Super Bowl or the ghost of an FA Cup. I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Right, I didn't see any
fair
ghosts at MCG last night.
Didn't see
Although
any ghosts
Sla-
at the FA Cup.
Although Slash was playing guitars, and he's practically
okay, see what you did there.
dead. He could be dead.
Yep.
Like a zombie.
So they were like a bunch of corpses on stage.
Yeah,
They were
basically.
dancing around.
I don't want to talk them down.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Number 9. Seeing that potentially we living humans share the planet with 60 billion spirits, comprising all of humanity's dead, where do the hordes of living dead spend their time? I mean, where do they live? Caves, the bottom of oceans, the stratosphere, 6 to a house?
I think if the movie Ghost tells us anything, that they're all there. They
Doing
just
ceramics.
don't have the power to reach us. Yeah, they're busy doing pottery.
Yeah, and then you get to have sex
And
with Whoopi Goldberg.
Obsessing.
That's great.
No, she channels them. So
Yeah, she channeled her, all right. Yeah.
I'll say.
I actually watched the last 10 minutes of Ghost the other week, and it was fucking tripe.
Oh, by the way, it's not Ghost.
Oh, the
movie.
film's not going. yeah, it's true. It's not.
Yeah.
But this may give it.
None of us are big Whoopi fans.
This may give it another clue. I did a little search on a little thing called the internet, and
that thing.
that thing, and I just wanted to see if it was a thing or just cosplay related to the movie.
Okay.
But it really is a thing.
It's a thing.
It exists.
It exists.
Right.
It's a backpack laser.
Sweet.
All right.
I want one.
Oh, that gives it away a little.
A little bit.
From an Egyptian burial chamber to an aircraft wing or work in remote areas, the backpack laser is made to go almost anywhere. Not underwater. The CL20 backpack features 20-watt diode pumped laser source with a range of adjustable beams and power settings. It's like basically it's like this thing that you use for industrial cleaning.
But it's
it's like sandblasting,
yeah, cool.
but laser blasting.
Wow.
I guess it would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Sounds. Don't look at it.
Laser.
There you go.
I'd just like to one of the replies from why ghosts aren't real. You don't see the pet ones. I've just gone down. This guy who's written Mishiramo, August 26, says, my friend has seen several ghost cats fail. So
Okay.
There you
Proven.
there you go.
Proven.
Yeah, there's some people with too much time in their hands. I think maybe us. We're doing a podcast about ghosts, so
yeah.
go. Okay, so I think backpack laser leaves no room for doubt, but petty cash.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys ever abused the petty cash situation?
Well, I've never been in a situation where I've needed to. I've always worked for myself, but
All right. You've never been trusted with. The
I've
petty
been
cash.
trusted with petty cash before. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
did okay.
But you never abused it.
Look.
You never spent the
nah.
last of the petty cash.
As in, last 20 cents of the cash they give
As
you
in,
to go
that's a
get
line
everything.
from the movie.
Oh, right. It is too. Yeah.
I've never been
This
in a situation
magnificent
where.
feast here represents the last of the petty cash.
yeah.
No,
Have you?
I've worked with people who have stolen for sure.
Stealing or embezzlement is very different from abusing petty cash because I've done it under the advisement that no repercussions would happen. And also, why are you worried and sweating the small change? Get what you want.
So you're what? Are you
What are we
talking like?
talking,
Are
yeah.
you talking
A
like?
promotion agency where the
But
Yeah,
are
but
you
get what
buying?
you
Are
want,
you
yeah.
buying like?
where my expenses added up to maybe 1/8 of other people who had access to same said deal. So
Oh, they don't want you to
so
spend
when
less.
the shit went sorry.
Because
And
maybe
no,
you
no,
can-
no, no. I was told spend up. What are you doing?
Yeah, by the other dudes that are spending it because they don't want to start a precedent where Oz can get away with 1/8 of what all you guys are spending. So let's
Yeah,
just
that's
cut
right.
the
So you
budget
gotta
a
spend
bit.
big. Yeah, you got to
spend big every year, and every year you got to spend
I don't
more.
want to say I
So they
was
give you
set
more.
up, but when the shit went down, it
So-
wasn't.
So,
it
so what
turns
happened?
out
You don't.
it wasn't cool to
No,
just
it's not
go
cool.
nuts, and I didn't really go nuts, but I did spend more because of encouragement.
Yes.
So they've told
that's
you to.
my
They've told you
experience with
just go crazy. Get whatever we need. Just go crazy. So you do, and then what? Somebody
You
else
know, when you
comes
go to
in.
Office Works, you can buy the nice stapler. You can treat yourself
true,
to
true.
He's treating himself.
Yeah.
To the good stapler.
It's my stapler.
the red stapler.
I think.
You know that's a real item you can buy. The red stapler.
It's
Oh,
my
there you
red
go.
stapler.
The business I work for deserves good erasers. I'll get some of those. The nice pencils, red pencils.
Look, when I'm shaving my boss's balls, I want the good razors.
I want it to be over as quickly as possible.
possible.
I want to do one pass.
And I want the most aromatic foam to take away the smell.
Let's get that nair up in there.
Sorry, we've digressed.
We have, and
Ghost hunter found dead in mysterious
In
circumstances.
case you haven't worked it out.
In mysterious circumstances, under after negative force came into his life. Paranormal investigator who shot to fame for his work in the Field of Ghosts show has been found dead with what his family are calling mysterious circumstances. 32-year-old spent more than 6,000 haunted locations and was at the home, blah, 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 blah. Loud thud from inside the room. Although certified paranormal and UFO investigator and hypnotist was rushed to the hospital. So he's all those things. I guess you got to diversify.
he's only 32, you say?
Yeah, he's well accomplished. Basically, he died of asphyxia. And was reported to have a dark line was found around his throat.
I think that same thing happened to Michael Hutchinson.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
What's his name? Hutchinson. Hudson.
Lead singer of In Excess.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. So there you go. What do you reckon?
Probably my first response would be not a ghost.
So if he's a ghost hunter, would he become a ghost? Because that's like the last thing I was doing was ghost hunting. So then you become a ghost hunter in the next life.
I think you're in limbo forever. You can.
But then you're a renegade. You're a renegade ghost because like the last thing you were doing when you died was hunting ghosts.
I don't know, but
So
it's
you
definitely
live
a
on.
12-part Netflix series.
I think so.
I'm saying,
Definitely.
yeah. I'm calling it a series.
hunters.
Real life ghost hunters. They're ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah. There you
What
go.
a twist.
Yeah.
So do we reveal?
Okay, the biggest twist in the movie that we saw and this will leave no doubt, was involved marshmallow.
Oh yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
And I nearly bought some marshmallows up the road. They were multicoloured. They were 50 cents.
Oh, you should have done it.
They
Could have been any of them.
I looked at them and went, they're just a bit unhealthy.
It's a quiet
I
food
don't
for
want
a
a 50-cent
podcast, though.
50-cent marshmallow. It's
Do you
nice
re-
and quiet. Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah,
quite food.
is that a milk bar or a news agency near the crossing there?
I don't know anymore about milk bars.
Down
dude.
there or
Yeah,
up there?
yeah,
I think
down
down there. I think it's a milk bar.
It's a
I
milk
don't really
bar.
see that many milk bars.
I should have gone it.
They're
Probably
closing down.
the turnover of marshmallow. I should have gone. I'm ruining it now.
I'm going back.
Sorry, gotta go.
Yeah, so the marshmallow factor is the biggest,
Pretty huge.
biggest clue. Would you say?
No, the biggest clue was laser backpack.
Yeah, that's pretty
See,
much.
I had another
dealers-
segment prepared about neighbours who have lame parties. You know.
Well, have you
Some
got
part
anything?
Tuesday, we're gonna do some breakdancing.
Yeah.
Oh, Dana, it's you.
Yeah.
Well, that gives it away. Dealer's choice.
Does
Well,
yeah. What was the choice?
The choice I made, it
Film?
was Bill and it was Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, yeah, right.
Sorry, I mix those two up all the time.
it's
Yeah.
the same movie pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, time travel.
Who was your favourite
Ghost.
Ghostbuster?
Venkman.
Venkman.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
reckon.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked Ray's character. Sorry.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
Mm.
Yeah, Ray Schultz, I think his name was. And, yeah.
Did you see the
Oh,
remake?
you forget that I was witness for an undersea sponge migration. Ray, the sponges migrated about 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Did you see Ghostbusters at the theatre?
Didn't bother.
I
and
did.
I still haven't
We
seen
did.
it.
Which one? No, the new one.
The remake.
Oh, not the old one. The
And
old
it's
one.
not that I have a problem with them doing it the way they did.
Don't
I
you like
just-
women?
No, I wish that they had done it as an update,
Naked.
as a new thing.
Yeah.
But they remade the old film. Is that right?
No.
They just-
Yes.
Or when's it set?
now.
Now.
That's cool, but it's as if the other
not too
film.
bad.
Did,
Yeah,
it's as if the other film didn't
It's
exist.
a standalone.
Yeah, I don't think it did. No,
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It was a Ghostbusters movie. I think I've gone on record as saying it was a
It was-
Ghostbusters
it was.
movie for sure. I noticed that no one chose the other guy, the black guy, as their favorite character.
Put that up on the
Put it up on
whiteboard.
the whiteboard.
Yeah, okay.
So
Look, he didn't get a lot of screen time in Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2. I'm not saying
No.
he wasn't ace and vital to the.
But they
Force.
could have used his character a little bit
So
more.
he was in
perhaps.
Ghostbusters 1, right?
Yes.
Right
and
at the
two,
end.
and two.
Yeah.
And
So
no, he
he's-
wasn't just in
He's a
the end.
Ghostbuster.
He's a
I love-
Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
But I always feel like he isn't.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, he
The
wasn't.
fourth guy.
He wasn't part of the franchise, but he needed a job. He took it, and he got to dance with Ray Parker Jr.
He
He's
sure
a
did.
fucking Ghostbuster.
You mean
He's a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, Ray Parker Jr. You
Have
mean,
I got the artist wrong?
What's his name?
Lando Calrissian.
Lando Calrissian. Yeah.
They do look alike.
So
They do.
let's quickly, before we forget, the stories we told.
Okay.
Just
The tie and the Ghost
the tie-
Hunters.
the tie-ins.
After this
Ghost Hunter
last
dying.
week, or-
Yeah, no, for this
For
one.
this
for
week,
this
Ghost
week,
Hunter dying, laser backpacks, marshmallows, discount down the road.
a lot
My
of
mind, my mind, your mind.
Mind. Which is my favourite scene in the whole thing, right at
Yeah,
the start.
right at the start.
Where
That's right.
Venkman's trying to pick up the hot chick.
Mm.
Nope.
a
Not
couple
ringing
of
any-
wavy lines. It's just not your day.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know I was going to get electric shocks.
Do we have? We don't have any.
Today on the show, we're going to make pfeffernuss.
Pfeffernuss. Well, I've discovered my hot tip is again the dollop, and the reason I say that is I found out it's a podcast, the dollop. I found out one of their guests put me onto a new thing, a fetish I had no idea was a thing that apparently is a thing, and it's called quick sanding.
Oh.
And it's I did a quick search because I thought this comedian's going, yeah, people get turned on by, the scenes.
Oh, it's a sexual thing.
It's a sexual thing where like you sink into quicksand and it's really, really hot. That's pretty much the whole scene. Is just them sinking into the quicksand.
And that's it.
That's it. It's called. And I went, no, that's not fucking true. That's not true. And I did do yourself a favor. Just type in a little bit of quicksanding / porn. You all know how to look up
You
porn.
all know how to access porn.
Yeah.
Unless you're underage, and of course you don't know.
I just thought that was very, very interesting. I've never heard or seen anything
They'll
quite
never
like
stop
that.
coming up with things, will they? That
No.
are completely not related.
What about, I don't know, could we make up our own?
I didn't think you had any innocence left to take.
I
but
didn't, neither
obviously
did I. I had no idea.
there is still a
There's
a
some
bit of
stuff,
virtue
there's
in
still
you.
some room up in here for, I don't know, not words, obviously.
What about pod pantsing, where you do a pod but you don't wear any pants?
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
Cool, yeah.
Come on, guys.
All right.
Anyway,
I know I brought it up in the meeting 3 times already.
The pfeffernuss, can I bring up a bit of modern living?
Yeah.
Something you may encounter, a bit of frustration. It might not just be you. It might not just be like Neil from The Young Ones, machines hate you.
Okay. Yeah.
The modern $5 note is not accepted by
Oh.
certain vending machines,
Ooh.
certain cash machines at supermarkets,
Right.
certain ticket machines at train stations or on trams.
So yeah. So how do they do it? You got to update little.
So no, the note is fucking shit up, and they're having to update the software of certain machines.
Everything.
And it's taking its
see?
time. So
Yeah.
I had a
The
case
modern
of
day.
fucking I'm gonna have to fare evade here, and
Oh.
and I did, but because
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I don't have tenors.
So
and
then-
and I
hundreds.
got away with it, and God, did I feel bad.
Yeah, did you?
So,
you felt
yeah,
really
I'm sure you
bad.
felt
I'm sure
really
you
bad.
felt
I
really bad.
lit up a cigar and tried to pick up a girl. At the pub.
Yeah, I was
So
so lucky.
in
Yeah, me, I'm a
theory,
bad boy.
I'm a
if you carry around the new $5 note,
you know that
enough-
I just travelled from Flinders Street to here
for free.
for free, baby.
So if you got $5 notes on you, and the new $5 notes, then you could say, "Look, I've got enough money for a ticket, officer." But
For Brady.
Ossifer.
yeah, but is that a viable excuse? Would you get away with it?
excuse?
Do you know the old one I used to use, which was brilliant until they took away coin-operated machines on trams? A bent $2 coin. A friend in the sculpture department put it in the vice thing and bent it for me. And I went, I've only got $2. It wouldn't fit in the machine. They'd never sweat you. They wouldn't even make you buy a ticket.
That's where.
And I was in the city all the time because this was when I went to uni.
My coin.
Until you lost your coin.
My coin.
Yeah.
Where's my coin? Can't get work.
It's a very, very special coin.
The coin.
There is a-
$2.
Everybody get up! Everybody get up! It's a very, very special coin.
It's you, isn't it? Give me all your $2 coins.
Yeah, let
I'm
me
gonna
see it,
check
let me
them.
see
Oh
it.
no. I'd give you $2. I'd just like, if I was a ticket inspector, I'd be going, dude, you got $2 here. Have a $5. It might not work either.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry. That's where it all came to an end. A dude offered me change.
You
I
dog.
lost my fucking coin.
You
Yeah,
know,
let's
if
go.
you get the
Alright.
$5 crisp new $5 note and hold it up on a record as it's playing, it actually amplifies it like a needle, and you can
What,
hear
new
the music.
note or just any
Yeah, the new
plastic
note.
fibre?
You can hear the music in the new note. I'll do it for you. in a
Is that
minute.
because it's transparent in the middle?
It's just acts as a little amplifier, being a little.
Would you say that's a weird science?
Yes,
My science project.
That's weird science.
Do you know who
Try
wrote
that.
that song?
Oingo Boingo.
Yes. Do you know who sang that song?
Well, did you go to high school with him?
Mr. Oingo.
Fuck. Do you know who went to high school with him?
Who?
Fucking the girl from Sonic Youth. What's her name?
Hold on a second. Now I'm down the rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
yeah. What's
Okay,
so go to the first bit.
Oh no. So
Oingo Boingo.
Go boingo.
okay, Bongo.
Who is it?
Danny Elfman from all
Sure.
the
Yeah.
from all the
Simpsons.
Yeah,
Wrote the
Simpsons
Simpsons.
stuff. Yeah,
and
themes
he
and
went out with
themes.
not Kim Deal, Kim.
Passenger.
No,
Kim.
Kardashian.
she's a
Kim
rock-
Jong Il.
Sorry,
Kim
I think
Kong.
she was in
Kim with the white
Sonic
line.
Youth, and Danny Elfman was her teenage boyfriend, and
Oh, right.
then he became. So she broke. I think she went into Sonic Youth, and he became Oingo Boingo.
So
Right.
what? It's actually
and
Danny
enjoyed
Elfman.
some commercial
Yeah.
success from quite a young age. I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's not
Right.
just a composer. He was a bit of a rocker as well.
He's not. Oh man, he's an amazing dude.
Well,
So obviously that was the end of the
Genius.
deafness because we were in the weird
oh,
science.
that's
So
right. Yeah, that's right.
we'll check out all the
Facebooks and things.
There's
and
no
whatever.
love interest.
We update it.
So,
I think the people with the Instagram like the Instagram.
Yep.
So
Rate and review.
on iTunes.
That's what everyone else that has a podcast is always saying.
Yeah.
Rate and review
It'd be
us
good.
on
It'd be
5-star us. I only want 5 stars. No
Good to
fours.
get listens.
I'll settle for one.
I'll take
Yeah.
one. I'll take one.
You'll take one.
I'll
Sorry,
take
is no
one.
star a deal, or is 1 star?
I think just if you're going to put no stars, just don't.
Don't. Yeah, if you're not going to put
Don't
a
review
lot.
it. Don't
Yeah.
review it at
so
all.
1 star is the diss.
Yeah, do us a favour.
2 stars.
2
bit of
stars
diss.
also diss.
3 stars.
Diss.
Also
and-
diss.
No, 3 stars is I don't care either way. 4
Yeah.
stars, it's kind of good. 5 stars, it's good.
5 stars
5
is
stars
a lie.
is the best.
So,
Yeah,
so
5
As
stars is
as
a
a family
lie.
member.
Yeah, that's right.
4 stars is accurate.
Yeah.
Give us 5.
give us 4. I want authenticity.
Okay.
You want to
yeah.
actually know what.
Yeah. True. That's the way we can really read the stats that way. All right. Well, I think
Was that a podcast?
that's a podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a lot to
Is the
watch
music
it.
coming up? Yeah, the music is coming up.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
We hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah, sorry, bit rusty. It's been 2 weeks since we did a pod. Yeah,
A couple of treats in there.
a couple of treats, and
Yeah,
really must get some sleep.
Yeah.
Tell you that much.
Who are you? Oh, I'm Timmy Taco.
Self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes
Yeah.
and 45 seconds.
The escape pod. The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pod, as I say, it's really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.